how I made this beautiful handkerchief skirt following these easy steps. So guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you on a step-by-step tutorial on how I made this beautiful handkerchief skirt. It's a very easy and beginner friendly tutorial, so stay tuned. So the first thing I'm gonna head to do is to fold our fabric, and I'm going to show you exactly the way I folded it. So this fabric here is a vintage fabric, is about 1.5 yard of fabric. So see where I folded it, I made sure the both ends touch each other first, then I also went ahead to make sure it touches each other again. I hope you understand me. So we are folding it into 4 parts, so this material is on four folds. I hope you understand. Please watch carefully and you're going to understand what I'm saying. So see what I'm just doing. I'm making sure they are equal at all points. I hope you understand. So you have to make sure the 4 parts are equal. See? So I hope you see what I mean now. So guys, you can see that point is on fold and that other point is on fold. I hope you see. Those 2 parts are on fold. I hope you understand. So go ahead and do yours like that. Now the next thing we are going to take is our hip measurement divided by 6.28. so that 6.28 is constant. It's like a standard measurement for this handkerchief skirt. I hope you understand me. Now remember, if it's your normal flare skirt, what you have to do is your waist measurement divided by 4, but this, for the handkerchief skirt, we are using our hip measurement divided by 6.28. so I went ahead to mark mine on that part that is on fold. I hope you understand that part, that all like this part here and this other part that is on fold. I hope you understand. Please don't make mistake and do it at the other part that has opening. Now guys, I'll go ahead and just mark what I got in a circular form to meet that other fold. So please guys, pay attention carefully. Now that we have done that, the next thing I'm going to do is to take the full length of this handkerchief skirt we are making. Now see what I did. I placed 2 inches on that line of our circumference. I hope you understand me. Then I'll go ahead, the length I want for our skirt is 18 inches, but I went ahead to mark 20 inches because I want 1.5 inches for folding allowance and the remaining half an inch to join the top part to the band of our skirt. I hope you understand me. So I just went ahead to mark 20 inches. Now I'm going to measure from that point also and mark 20 inches here. Now if you know you're the flare skirt, you have to start marking in a circular form, but that is not what we are going to do. I'm going to extend my tape from the beginning of this fold here, and what I got was 24 inches. So I'll come to this part and also come ahead and mark 24 inches. I hope you're understanding me guys. So I'm going to mark 24 inches here. I hope you see what I'm doing. From that part, from the beginning of the fold there, I'll also come to this other part from the beginning of this fold here, and I'll mark the 24 inches also. Please guys, pay attention carefully to what I'm doing. So what I'm basically doing is forming a box. Don't worry, you're going to understand when I'm done doing this. So please pay attention to what I'm doing. Even if you don't really understand what I'm saying, just watch what I'm doing. So I'm just marking 24 inches at this point, so to form something like a box. I hope you understand me. So, guys, my chalk was a little bit faint, but I think if you look carefully you can still see it. So just follow the measurements I'm giving you, but make sure you use your own body measurements, but just watch the measurements I'm just marking. So guys, after doing that, I've done forming the box. It's just like a box. I'm done marking 24 inches at the whole box. I hope you understand me. So guys, the first thing I'm going to do is to cut out this circumference here. I'm gonna head to cut it out. Now I'm going to start cutting what I'm showing, what I was trying to tell you. The box here, 24 inches we marked on all the sides. I hope you understand. So I've gone ahead to start cutting it out, and guys, this is what I'm talking about. I hope you can see. That's what I was telling you, that it's just like a box, and you can see what I was just saying. So guys, this is it for the cutting of our handkerchief skirt. I hope you can see how it's looking like. Now see the way I'm going to open it up. Please follow carefully. I hope you can see it's still having that box shape because of the way I just opened it up like this. So guys, now I'm going to measure around that part there to get the length for our band. So I'm going to use my tape right now to measure around it like this. So see how I'm measuring it round like this. So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, do well to do that so that you can receive more amazing tutorials like this. And when I finished measuring around it, I got 20.5 inches, but I won't be cutting 20.5 inches band on the dot. I'll be adding about 2 inches to it. But guys, I advise you to add about 3 inches or 4 inches. It's better it's bigger than for it to be smaller than, like, your band. It's better it's bigger than for it to be smaller than. At least you can reduce it later, because I ended up adding extra 3 inches to mine again. So guys, and for the width of fold is 2.5 inches. That means if you open it up, is 5 inches. So I see the way I'm folding it right now. I'm going to go ahead and stitch it like that. And guys, I'm done stitching it. I hope you see what it looks like right now. Now that I've done that, you stitch it with about 1/2 inch. I hope you understand me. So guys, I'll go ahead right now and fold it like this. So you can go ahead and iron that part out first before you fold it, just like this. Now after folding it like this, I'll go ahead and attach it to our handkerchief skirt, just like this. So I'll turn it over to the front like this and still keep it in that box form. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So please guys, follow carefully, because by the end of this video you are going to be able to make one for yourself. You can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to be attaching this on it. You can use your pins and pin it down. I hope you can see how I'm pinning it down, just like this. Just use your pins to pin them down if you don't know how to do sew when stitching, like on your sewing machine. You can just pin it down first to make your work also neater. So guys, just do it all around the band. Make sure it goes all around the circumference. I hope you see. Now guys, I'll go over to my machine and stitch it, and this is what it looks like after I was done stitching it. I'm gonna head to stitch all around, leaving about 1.5 inch. So I didn't stitch everything, I left just 1.5 inch where I'm going to use to pass in our elastic. I hope you're understanding me guys. So I'm gonna head to bring our elastic guys. This is a 1.5 inch elastic, and for the length, how to know the length, what you have to do is, the length you're going to cut out is to take your waist measurement. For me, my waist measurement is 28, but I went ahead to minus 4 inches. You can minus 5 or 3, totally depends on what you're comfortable with. Just take your waist measurement and minus either 5, 4 or 3. So I minused 4 inches. Now I'm gonna have to put my elastic on my safety pin, and I'm going to be passing it through that space we left. I hope you're understanding me guys. Please pay attention carefully. So when passing it through the band of our skirt, make sure it doesn't twist. Guys, be careful about that. Make sure it doesn't twist inside the band, because we are going to be stitching lines on it, and if it gets twisted when you're doing this, it won't look nice. So make sure it doesn't twist when you're putting it inside the band. I hope you'll see. So guys, I'm done bringing it out to the other side like this. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is to stitch these points. So see where I'm doing it like this. I'll go ahead and just stitch it very well, like make sure it's very tight so that it doesn't loosen up like this. So I'll go over to my machine right now, and I'm just doing that. Make sure you stitch it to be very tight. You can stitch it as many times as possible to make sure it doesn't loosen up. I hope you understand me. Guys, I'm done stitching it right now, and this is what it looks like. So I'm just cutting out the thread, the excess thread. You can see it's looking tight like this. I'll go ahead now and put it into the band of our handkerchief skirt. I hope you see. I'm going ahead to put it inside like this, and I'm done putting it guys. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to close up that area we used to put in the band. I'll come over here right now and just stitch it down to make sure it's closed. So stitch it like this, and I hope you understand. I'm done doing that now. So this is what it looks like right now. Now for the next step on for our handkerchief skirt, what we have to do is to create lines. So you can create about 2 lines on it. So our first line we are going to create, you're going to leave about 1/2 inch space from the top and make a line all through the band of the skirt. So just make it all round like this. Then after doing that first line, you come and make another line, leaving also 1/2 inch. So that's what I just did. I didn't show you the other parts because I didn't capture that on the camera. So this is it guys. This is what it's looking like. Our handkerchief skirt is almost ready. Now the last thing we have to do is just to fold this part, that is hem this part. You can go ahead and weave it, but I'll be folding mine all around like this, all these parts I'm showing you, these parts, all of them like this, I'll go ahead and fold it using that 1.5 inches to be left. And guys, this is it. I'm done folding it. You can see how neat it is looking like. I hope you can see. I'm done folding all those parts I showed you. I hope you're seeing. I hope you see neat. It's very neat. So guys, this is all for the making of our handkerchief skirts. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll be seeing you in my next tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so that you can receive more amazing tutorials like this. Bye.